Hey, on call with China Doll. Happy Friday. Shout out to everybody listening overseas, everybody locally. I hope y'all been liking the interviews I've been doing all week. Some have been a little crazy, some a little more serious, but I appreciate everybody that tunes in. If you want to share the live, go subscribe to my page, my Instagram, my TikTok, China_Dial27. Also, download that Reflex Radio app. Shout out to Joe and Reflex Radio. Whole team been working, so show some support and love. Definitely appreciate it. And we got a special guest today. And since it's Friday, I'm gonna make it a little spicy. I have to. But we got Handsome in the building.
It's me.
How are you?
I'm great, man. You know, every day's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm doing amazing.
That's great to hear. I was super excited for this, honestly. Especially with the Reflex Radio Cypher number 2 this Sunday. I felt like we had to talk before the Cypher came about. We'll get into it. But the twist I'm doing today is truth or drink. Gonna ask you some questions. Any questions that you don't want to answer, you gotta take a drink. And same for you. If you want to ask me any questions that I feel like I can't answer online, I'll take a drink. But what have you been up to since the last Cypher?
Man, really in the studio just creating. You know what I mean? I got a team of people that we just are constantly creating. I feel like I work with some of the best artists, engineers, writers, and stuff. So, you know, just really making music. Me and we got a crew that we call Immortal Crowns. That's the name of the group. And we actually have an album that we've been planning to put out, but we trying to put together the actual listening party so we can put it out at the same time. So right now, we just trying to figure that space out, and so we could give the people that, because the music is freaking amazing.
True. All right. You sound excited about it.
I am.
Let's get this started. So, what was the turning point when you realized music wasn't just a hobby for you, but like your path?
The turning point. So I would have to say the moment I got on my brother's album. So my older brother, he's 11 years older than me. He's been singing, rapping forever. Like, he was in a group called Insight. He was on Apollo and killing shit.
Oh, fire. Okay.
Right. So I used to always go to his singing practices and stuff like that. And when he finally found out that I was rapping, maybe a few years after that, I got on one of his records on his album. And I was probably like 13, 14. And once I seen, I'm like, damn, I'm really featured on an album that's out in the stores. Like, that's when I was like, oh, nah, this is it. This is fire. I need to really get deeper into it, you know? So probably around 14, for real.
I tend to hear a lot of the same age when I ask that question, like of when it started. And it's always literally from like 11 and 15 of like the turning point. So ever since then, you just constantly writing and putting stuff together?
Yeah, man. It's, you know, I gotta, like, I don't know how long we gonna be on here because my stories are long. I'm a storyteller, man. So like, if you really want to know the backstory, like, because it's just
you're on call with me, right? I get the tea. I gotta get the tea. So
you know what I'm saying? So it's like when I started rapping, like, there was a few people that was rapping as well, but like I was the only guy, like, in my group. Like I said, I was rapping with my older brother and his friends, and he's 11 years older than me. You know what I mean?
That is a big gap.
You understand? So I'm around a lot of older people rapping and stuff, and they like, damn, you know what I mean? So when they started really feeling like I'm nice like that, that gave me the confidence to now, like, I'm in high school and now I'm just rapping everywhere. You know what I mean? Out of school, I went to Curtis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm battling in lunchrooms and shit like that. So it was like, but then I have another brother who's 2 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't rapping. He had graduated, and then he decided he was going to start rapping. So now we formed a group, which we became the Clifton Boys. You know what I'm saying? So it was me and my brother. You know You know what I'm saying? So now when I got him who's older, I'm in high school, he's out of high school.
Mhm.
He's just older, so he's just a little smarter. So he kind of even helped push things to another level. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of just made me feel like, yeah, this is that shit right
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother. It's a family thing now. You know what I
I
mean?
was
It's
gonna
just
say
me
it's
and my
probably
brother.
super dope with your brothers.
Word. You know, we look at ourselves like we were supposed to be the next Clips, you know what I mean? Because they brothers, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so we big fans of them. And it's just like I don't think a lot of people have seen that brothers that rap together that are as nice as we
Ever
are
since? I haven't
right.
seen, yeah, not since Clips at all.
Word.
Man. All right. So, what's something people misunderstand the most about you as an artist?
I think I don't know what people think of me for real. I be in my own world a lot of times. So like the beginning, it was like I was looked at, I feel like I don't maybe a gangster rapper, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm a ladies man for real. Like I love making music for the women, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my
Mhm.
favorite thing to do. That's something I love to talk about. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
When it comes to the relationships I've been in my life, I feel
Yeah.
like that's something I could get across so many different ways and with everything that I've been through. So that's
Mhm.
something I love to do. But I think some people really be thinking that, well, in the beginning, now that I think I'm grown, people are seeing it more. But at the beginning of things, it's
Mhm.
like niggas just think everybody's a gangster rapper. And it's just like, that shit gets
It's
old
not
after
that.
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
so
now
much
that you're
more.
married, how does your wife
Mhm.
feel about that? Since that's a lot of your music.
She loves it. I mean, so this is the thing. We've been together for 18 years. She was
Oh,
here from
damn.
the beginning. You feel me? So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
we've been through shit MySpace days. You know what I'm saying? When
Oh,
I
that's
was
so bad.
You understand? So it's
Yeah.
like she cool. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people who may have started rapping later in life
Mhm.
and they in relationships, they probably got to deal with the shit that I dealt with
Early.
15, 16 years ago.
Yeah.
But when you're younger, it's just hard to understand it. But she understands, you know what I'm saying? So we good.
Have you ever did a song for her specifically?
Many, many songs for her. Many. You know what I mean?
What's one
Like
that stands out?
Drive Me Wild. And like on my page, like if y'all
Mhm.
go to my Instagram, Mr_High, like for her birthday, most birthdays or Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, I
Mhm.
always put one of my songs over whatever I post about her. So you'll see. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
She's one of my artworks. I got a song called Queen. She's literally the artwork to the song,
Fire.
you know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
released that on Mother's Day a few years back. So yeah.
Oh, dope. Has she ever cried over any of your songs that you made for her?
Um, I think I wouldn't say she cried over him, but I seen it. I seen her feel it. Like, wow, you feel like
Mm.
this about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Because
beautiful.
I think as a musician, an artist, it's like being able to say certain things in records. Sometimes is easier than to say them
In
in
person.
person. Yeah, just sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I like to be
Mhm.
a great person who could communicate, but
Mhm.
sometimes you're not there. You know what I mean? You want to say something, but maybe you forget. Maybe she's not here. So even I had to learn with that. Like sometimes if I'm feeling something, I'll send a message through. You know what I mean? I'll write a long letter. Just these are the ways I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's dope because a lot of people don't know how to communicate their
Mhm.
feelings, even if they do feel a lot for a person. They just can't put it into words.
Word.
Um, so let's say if you stripped away from the fame, what part of your character do you think would still shine the most?
I think as I was saying, like when it comes to communication, like I'm just a person who makes people comfortable. Like that's just my thing. You know what I mean? Everywhere I go, my goal is to walk in the room and make sure everybody feels good. You know what I mean? Depending on the situation, if we partying, then I'm gonna make sure everybody parties. And if you're not trying to party and your energy is bad, I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of this good energy,
Mhm,
but if I
mhm.
see you not really trying to take it, then you gotta get up
You
out of
gotta
here
go.
for real. Yeah, yeah. Can't
You
have
ever
that.
told somebody they had to leave?
Huh?
You ever told someone they had to leave?
Plenty of times. Plenty of times. You know what I mean? I don't,
I
you know what I
respect it.
mean? Like, I'm a real, like, I love my people. You know what I'm saying? I love
Yeah.
people in general, but my people, so like if I'm somewhere with my people and I see that somebody might be throwing off the energy to one of my people and stuff like that, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
good? Like, you can't be with us if you're gonna be like
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying?
True. When's your
So,
birthday?
September 11th.
Virgo.
Yeah, we on the way. We about to be there. The Virgos. You heard?
Oh, okay. So, what's one thing that you've done in your career or your personal life that you will never admit it in your lyrics?
Something I've done that I won't admit in my lyrics. Um, that's tough because if you listen to my shit, I talk about a lot of shit that happened that people probably wouldn't expect me to talk about.
Yeah. We all
One of
got
my
skeletons. So,
yeah, yeah, so like my man Haas, right? Like he loves this song I got called Blessings Came Different.
yeah.
And the reason he loves it is because it's like so honest, you know what I mean? Plus a bunch of my songs, there's a lot of honesty in it. So I say a line where it goes, a chick I was smoking that called me and told me she burning and thought it was me. But I went
Mhm.
and got checked out, but I was as good as can be. My blessings came different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I speak about all the things that have happened in my life that another person might be afraid to say. Like, nigga, I done got a call
Mm.
before where a chick thought maybe I gave her something. I'm like, this is crazy. And then I'm like, nope, wasn't me. Sorry. I'm good. You know what I'm
So nothing
saying?
hidden.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm.
really, and that happened a long time ago too. I remember when I was younger, it was like I was afraid to say certain things in music because I thought people would look at me a certain way. So it's like
Yes.
if I said I
Mhm.
sold drugs, they can be like, "Oh, he one of them dirty hood niggas sell drugs." Or
Yeah.
if I say I'm having unprotected sex, they're like, "Oh, he one of them dirty niggas that have unprotected sex." But
Mhm.
as you get older, and the music I like to listen to, the best music is the shit that you can relate to. When somebody says
I
something like,
agree.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that too." So once I
Mhm.
got to that place, I realized there's many people that probably have the same thoughts that I'm having and might not want to say it. I'll be that voice. You know what I'm saying? To say the shit that you might have went through. Like, oh, word you too?
He's saying it
Facts.
for me. All right.
Facts.
Okay. I thought that was one that you was gonna be like, nah, I'm not answering. But I got you. Who is the one artist that you never would collab with, even if you made it real, real big?
That I never would collab with.
Yeah.
Takashi 69.
All right. Why?
He's a snitch. He's
Mm,
corny to me. He yells a lot, and I don't think he's that fire. So keep it simple.
got you. Okay. What's the pettiest reason that you ever cut somebody off in your circle?
Petty reason I cut somebody off. Um, it's not really my style. My circle, my circle. Like, you know what I mean?
All
I
right.
rep the
Let's just
house.
say anyone.
Oh, why would I cut somebody off? Okay. I cut some people off because they disrespected one of my peoples. Let me say that. Like it was a chick that I might have been cool with that maybe my mans was dating, and
Mhm.
then they said some shit about him, and I'm like, oh nah, y'all done. I can't fuck with y'all if y'all gonna disrespect him.
Mm,
Even though niggas end up going back to the chick, now me and the chick never cool again, but it is what it is.
that's how it be happening.
Word. So, but that's what I'm saying. Those is younger days. So now I don't get involved with none of that stuff. You know what I mean? If niggas is going through something, they going through something. I don't insert myself in people's issues.
It's honestly easier that way, to be honest. So,
Or
um, do you think you're harder to love as a person or as an artist?
hmm. As a person for sure. I think artistry is like it's easy to love me there. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
fun. It's you know what I mean? But as a
Yeah.
person, it's like you gotta really get to know me. That's the first part. You know what I mean? Like once you get to know me, I'm super easy to love. But I really am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be exactly the person that I am today. I'll be that tomorrow. And I don't really hold back a lot of things. So you're going to know how I'm feeling. I'm one of those, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So if you do something to me right now, I'm going to be like, yo, why you did that? Like, what's up?
Right in the
You know what I
moment.
mean? I'm there. I'm that guy. You know what I mean? I don't let things just linger and didn't bring it up 10 weeks. Like, nah.
10 weeks is crazy. Honestly, I really do believe it's important to bring it up within the moment. Talk about it, clear it up, move forward. All right. So what would you say? Do you bring any toxic trait to your relationship?
Toxic? Hell no. I'm not toxic. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of listen, you know, I don't be liking to toot my own horn, but I'm one of the greatest people that you could ever meet. For real. I'm like,
I mean, it's good to be confident. So
yeah,
you know,
like
that's
I'm
fine.
just saying, like I'm the vibe. Like I'm the definition. Like it's me.
Okay.
Word.
All right. I like it. So if your next album had to be the soundtrack of your actual life, would it be a love story, a war story, or a redemption story?
Love story for sure. Love story,
I
man.
can tell you a big lover boy.
Yeah, I'm a lover. I'm a lover. I mean, you know, I did all the fighting I could do for real. You know what I'm saying? I did it. You know what I mean? So love is the way.
True. True. So I'm gonna put the pause on these questions because we gotta address the elephant in the room
Mm,
on the cipher. The first
talk
one.
about it.
So I was there, you know, everybody did their thing, showed up.
Mhm.
But I want to know, how did you feel if you heard any of like mixed feelings about you taking the belt?
You know, I had talks with a couple people right after, and
Mhm.
you know, but some people that was like, "Yo, you really think you won? You think you rapped better than him and him?" And I'm like, "Yeah, nigga. Like, what are y'all talking about?" That's number one. But two, like I said,
Mm.
I'm one of the realists. You know what I'm saying? So I told niggas like, listen, music is subjective. Rap is subjective. You,
Mhm.
it's you who here to support your man's. So he might say, on my block, we robbed Johnny, and you know that he robbed Johnny. So that's the hardest bar for you. Like, oh shit, I remember when he robbed Johnny.
Yeah.
But there's other people that have no idea what he's talking about, and they probably don't think that means anything. So it's okay for you to think that somebody else did better because you liked certain things they said better. But it's subjective. At the end of the day, there was 3 judges, and
Mhm.
2 out of 3 of them chose me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just even the other levels of music and rap to me. It's like I know how to appeal to a larger audience. I'm not rapping for just my friends. I could get in any room and wow anybody. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And
Yeah.
that's just something you know when you've been doing this for as long as I've been doing it. So I could say a bunch of personal rhymes that if my friends are there, they can be like, this nigga EB is crazy. Why he talking about that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I know better. You know what I mean? I know that it's more than just my friends listening. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. So did this lead to any heated conversations with people?
Oh yeah. I mean, so you know, through the grapevines, you know what I mean, me being as connected that I am, you know what I mean, a lot of phone calls was being made and I started hearing this person say, "Oh yeah, no, I was better," or this person saying, "Oh, I did this." So I said, if everybody thinks that, let's keep rapping. You know what I mean? Let's keep rapping about, let's see who can keep doing this. So I go and I release a record, Victory Lap, just explaining because I know there's some
Oh,
people
this
that
is how
don't.
the battle started, right? Like
Right,
dropping songs. Gotcha.
right. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
I
so you
release a
got
record.
victory lap. Mhm.
I released a record, Victory Lap, just kind of saying like, if you hating that I won, then like y'all niggas is corny because the thing about it is I'm cool with most of the niggas that was there. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of them that know me. You know what I mean? There's some that don't know me, but the ones that don't really know me, they wasn't really saying nothing. You know what I mean? I was hearing it
Mm.
more from the people that know me, which was like, y'all niggas just was that dapping me up saying congrats. But now you going to tell other people that you don't think I deserved it. It's like, that's just weird energy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your
So
shit. Okay.
so I'm like, you know, if that's how they feel,
Yeah.
nigga, let's just rap then. Since y'all niggas feel they better, let's rap. I release a song, Victory Lap. Now everybody going live. He's still shooting that. He's taking shots at this person and that person. And I'm like, the only way you feel I'm taking a shot is if you was somebody that was talking negatively about me winning. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody's going live. Oh, he's doing this and he's doing that. And then out of nowhere comes people who weren't even at the cipher, who for some reason think I was talking about them, which that was the weirdest thing. You know what I mean? People who had nothing to do with the cipher, they decide to insert themselves in this, which, you know what I mean? I understand why. And you know, that goes in, that's even deeper. That's a whole nother deeper thing. It's like
I mean, did you address it?
Everybody's looking for opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to just to put themselves in front of people. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, I'm low key. You know what I'm saying? Like I am who I am. I've been who I've been forever. You know what I'm saying? I've been a basketball player. I've been a rapper. I've been whatever it is. I've done it at a level where people understand that I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever need to act like, yo, I could jump in front of something so people could see me. Like, no, you know me. Like me and my team, we got Burgers and J's coming up. I don't know if you know about Burgers and J's.
Yeah, I've seen.
You know what I'm saying? That's coming up September 6th. We've been throwing parties since 2006, 2005. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing the things we've been doing for over 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. So it's like I don't ever need to jump out the window just to get people to look at me and try to diss somebody just so they could say, oh, look, there's something going on. But what it was a lot of talk around me winning. So people use it as an opportunity to insert themselves. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna say something about it and this and that. And you know, that ended up going where it went, where niggas decided to start dissing me, which was weird.
Well, way to go. Let's talk about it.
It went where niggas started dissing me. And then they made a thing where it was the high versus the hill, which it was never no high versus hill. It was me versus everybody. You know what I mean? But that's how weird it is where people start even trying to insert other people. It's like, why are you making it something that is not? You know what I'm saying? It's y'all niggas want to say something about me. Okay. And now I'm saying something about you. You know what I'm saying? But don't make it seem like my team is dissing y'all and nobody, my niggas, my brother niggas is, like I said, we don't need any of that. We're good where we at. We do what we do. You know what I mean? Like, I just love the rap. So that's all it was for me. It's like, I'm down to rap if niggas want to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So did any of the disses you actually fuck with? You was like, oh, that's like fire?
Nah, like, so this is the thing. I mean, look, keep it funky. It's like, I don't think niggas can rap as good as me. So it's just like, it was good. Like niggas trying to, like, I think the one of them that C Black did was cool. He did the I Get High beat, which I thought was just a dope idea. And like the way he flowed on it was dope. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes down to the actual raps that people are saying, I don't think niggas was saying anything dope. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it got to a point where it was like niggas was just trying to be disrespectful. And it's like, that's whack. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're going to get disrespectful, now you got people that they want to start and make it something even more than that. I got people that's hitting me like, yo, what you want to do? I'm like, nigga, this is just rap. You know what I'm saying? But
it is just rap at the end of the day. Yeah.
Right. But it just gets corny when people decide to just try to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's one thing if you want to be disrespectful and you really just want to do that, like that's what you do or whatever. But it's even more whack when behind the scenes you apologizing, you doing all of this, like, oh, you know, I ain't even really want to say this, or I ain't really want to do that, or it's like, so why you did it? You know what I mean? So now it becomes a clout thing. Like you doing it just because you think that
mad fake.
This is what I'm saying. And that's where things get weird. It's like, I would have respected it if I wasn't hearing that niggas was saying things like, oh, I didn't even want to do that. Like, I feel bad. Like, I didn't want to mention his kids. I didn't want to mention his wife. Like, so why you did it?
But when it comes down to battle rap, like, obviously it's not actual battle rap, right? Like, is you dropping disses, and in disses, the disrespectful lines are gonna come, right? Like, that's part of it. But for me, because I've followed music a long time, I'm in the circle, I'm always trying to go to events. It's just like, if you're gonna say something, you gotta stand on business. Because right, like
That's what I,
obviously it ignited from something, which I think could have been a good thing, right? Because now we got everybody fired up on the island to now put work in. Like, all right, now I feel like I gotta put my name out there now. Cause
nobody, but
but
that's where you're wrong.
what do
That's
you
what
mean?
these niggas don't want to put in no work. They just looking for an opportunity in a moment. It's not real. That's the difference. The things
Mm,
that I do and my people do is real. I mean, we are
mhm.
constantly really working to create something for whether it's Staten Island, whether it's for us, our families.
Yeah.
These niggas are
Like
looking
a
at
lot of people on the island are just lazy.
they're super lazy. And that's what I'm saying. They looked at this as a moment to like shout out to BMC Smooth, you know what I mean? Not for nothing. It's like it's some people that rapped because they could diss. And then since
Yeah,
then, they haven't released not one music, not a video, not nothing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, you're not serious about the music for real. You know what I mean? You just did it because it was an opportunity. So
Mm,
that's the thing with it for me. It's like, if you're gonna do it for real. You know what I'm saying? Don't fake. Don't act like like you want to do it, but you just really see an opportunity where you could get some eyes on you for the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried
mm,
about niggas is watching me no matter what. I promise. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
when you've been this cool for this long, that's just comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Um, I mean, honestly, I think that it could have turned into a really good thing, though. I think everyone on the island should be working together, right? Like repping the island and continuing on the craft and not just do it just to do it in the moment, right? Um, but I'm interested to see what's going to happen this Sunday. Are you on the card?
Oh, of course. Of
Okay.
course. The champ gotta defend the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Well, I
what-
needed to
what's
make
a
sure.
what's a reflex cipher if I'm not there at this point? Like that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
I had to make
Like
sure.
Like I mean, shout out to Joe Parker. You know what I mean? I'm
Mhm.
supposed to. You know what I mean? I'm the reflex champ. He's supposed to be even posting me more. I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? The face right now. Like let's keep it
You
real.
heard
You know
that
what I'm
though?
saying?
Mm, I mean, talk your shit.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? So yeah. And I mean, so and
do you
the
feel? Go ahead.
no. I was just gonna talk about the lineup. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Talk about the lineup. That's what I
I
was
was gonna
gonna
say,
ask.
like, I think, even last time it was the first time. So I
Hmm.
think he wasn't prepared for what was going on, you know what I mean? So people ended up being a part of it that weren't a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
at the
people just,
end.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was like three different people that just decided to jump in and rap because, niggas got hype because of the energy or whatever. So I
Hmm.
think this time, I spoke to him and he's like, yeah, nah, it's like this. This is gonna be it. Ain't gonna be no random jumping in and people want to be a part of it now. They had opportunity. If they wanted to, they could have been. If they not, they not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the first time you do something, it's like the trial and error, right? Like, all right,
For
let's see what
sure.
works, what doesn't work. So the next time we could really be on point and make a really great event, even though it was a good event.
Fact.
Um, but because Joe has a really great heart, right? Like that's my guy for a long time.
Hmm.
And when people show up, he's gonna give them the opportunity, right? But this is
Right.
where it's like, all right, now we gotta follow a structure so it can be more tightened up and flow better. Um, so do you think anybody in the first lineup came close to you?
Yeah, I mean, and strange enough, I spoke to Pretty. Like me and him spoke literally right after the battles,
Same.
like when it was done,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Nigga, if it ain't me, it's you, and if it ain't you, it's me." You know what I'm saying? Like, so we had that talk. Okay, so we had that talk. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But other
And
than
how'd that go?
him, nah. I mean that was it. It was like I said, like I don't feel I feel it was between me and Pretty, like 100%. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? And I think
mhm.
the judges was dealing with that same issue. I think it was even enough where it was like I don't know. I liked him better. I liked him better. I liked him better. All right. So how do we pick who's the winner if we both like them about the evenly match? And then I think the thing that just made them say me was the fact that he had messed up and had to restart his joint. So then it became that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So do you know the lineup this go around?
Yeah, I know most of the people in the lineup. I think it's two people. He said it might be a dude from Brooklyn and somebody from Boston that's coming. That I don't
Mm.
know them, but the
I
other
think
the
you know
other
everybody
dudes
else.
that's yeah, the other dudes in it, I definitely know, and I respect they shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'm and Pretty's in it again, which I said is
Of
good
course.
because he didn't if you remember the mic went out for his I think his first one or his second one.
Yeah,
So
so the clip couldn't get released.
right. So he didn't even really get to showcase both of his joints anyway. So,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? I know he's back on it, which is dope. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like you came harder this go around?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I go hard every time. I can't say if I go like I'm really nice.
Or I should ask, do you feel like you was more pumped for this second go around?
Oh, was I more pumped? I mean, yeah. I definitely am more pumped because I'm the champ. You know what I mean? When I first went to it, be honest, I didn't even really know about the belt. You know what I mean? Like Joe
Yeah.
Parker he cool. So, you know what I mean? He sent the invite and like I said, I love the rap. So I pulled up just on the humble, like I'm gonna just rap in a cipher.
Yeah.
But winning a belt now it makes it a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even my peoples was calling me once they seen pictures posted, like, yo, what was this? Oh, what nigga? You won what? Like, know what I mean, my
Yeah.
team was hype. Know what I mean, where for me, it was just another day of me rapping and being me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm definitely a little more pumped. Got to defend the belt. You know what I'm saying? When you the champ, you know what I mean. A lot comes with that. You know what I mean. The
I
crown is
haven't really
heavy,
seen you posting though
huh?
about it. I haven't really seen you posting about it though. Like you
I
can
mean,
talking your shit.
so even when I spoke to Parker, it's like I know he said I think he's trying to do like a pay-per-view type of thing. So
Yeah.
it's not even the same where like because last time the last joint when it was at Zinzest, he sent the message out where it was like, yo, um, don't come with too many people and nothing like that or this and that. And so, you know what I mean? I didn't even really, like I said, my peoples didn't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? Until they see me win. But this time around, they know. I told them Sunday I'm doing this. And I mean, I just got to find out the actual information of how they could watch it because I know he's streaming it live. So
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
gonna be
know.
dropping the link. I think it's super dope though of it being streamed at the same time of like who's
Sure.
ever there. But I think that it's dope, almost like a battle, right? When it's streaming live and people can actually be typing in their own thoughts in the moment of like what they thought was fire, what they thought wasn't. If
Right,
God forbid anybody chokes, is in real time. Like you're
right.
gonna see it all,
Right.
right? Like
See
nothing's
all
gonna
of
be
that.
hidden. So I'm excited to see the end result, honestly, on like
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. All right, yeah. This should be interesting for sure. Um, is there anybody on the island that you haven't collabed yet that you would like to collab with?
That I haven't that I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's like a couple artists that I like, but they just a little younger, they music a little different. Like I might like to collab with them, but they just a little different than me. So, I'm kind of on my grown shit. You know what I mean? They got a lot of energy and I'm not kind of the jump around drill rapper nigga, but like Jay Branch is
Okay.
fire to me. You know what I'm saying? He's fire. And
Mm-hmm.
Zay Cinco is fire. Them two niggas, and I mean, they're not like super young or anything, but just their music is just different. You know what I mean? Like, so I write a lot, so I definitely could write something and get on a record with them. But like, other than them, nah, not really. It's not a lot of people that I'm like, oh, I want to get a collab with them or this person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay,
Or
got you. Any questions for me so far?
I mean, since you say you've been in the hip hop, like, give me like your
Mhm.
top artists, like rappers.
My top.
And like that's why I'm not gonna give any single order like top five, but just name like a
Okay,
few
yeah,
of your
because
favorite artists. Yeah. Like
um, okay, definitely love Biggie, Tupac, right? Like obviously that's where I grew up in. I was a big LL Cool J fan, big Lloyd Banks, G Unit.
okay.
Uh, and then with like female artists, Definitely Missy, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown back in the day.
Foxy, I
Um,
love Foxy, man.
right
That's
now, like I'm big into Lotto. I
mm,
just can
Big
relate to a lot.
Mama.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I would say that it's definitely hard
Okay.
because I like so many genres. So, um, but growing up, like for me, because you mentioned about like the battles in the lunchroom, like that's what it was for us too. Because I went to port, and that's when the grind and beat was crazy. Everybody was doing it
Mhm.
like every day, dropping freestyles. So um, that was a good time in life, honestly. And everybody just worked together more. I feel like back then.
Or- I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's yeah, it's like, people get older, man, and I think everybody's just out for self. You know what I mean? We in a place where everybody thinks they're supposed to be the headliner. Everybody's supposed to be the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's tough. You know what I mean? Like I'm in multiple group chats with a billion rappers. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like, yo, we got to come together and we got to do this, and it's just like that's the toughest thing to do because no matter what, this rapper's always gonna feel like they got the best song that people should be behind, and then this rapper gonna feel like, why are we behind? Like, y'all didn't hear mine. My song is better than that. Like, we should be going behind me and pushing my record. You know what I mean? That's why, shout out to AR Young for them and
Mhm.
having the Bacalao record with Nitty and Goldie and Tyrone Briggs. You know what I mean? It seems like people are trying to push that, but even like I said, Zay Cinco, he got a record out, Rain, that's fire. You know what I mean? I remember last year, like Zay Cinco had a record out.
Mhm.
Um, I think it was called In the Air, and Jay Branch had a record out, Members, which that shit is a fucking banger. Like I feel like
Really, I
that
never
was
heard it. I need
it's
to.
crazy. Crazy, you
Mhm.
know what I mean? So I feel like niggas should have been pushing these records, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm an artist who release songs, but I understand when I hear a hit in a song that niggas should be pushing. But it's a lot of people who
So,
just what
do you like Bacalao? Since you,
do I like it? I think it's
yeah,
a dope
mentioned
song. You
it.
know what I mean? I think it's fun. It's a fun song. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like the most deep lyrical song that you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't be
catchy though.
just that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's catchy, so it's
Mhm.
cool. Like I said, I think anything that Staten Island is doing that is getting some buzz, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Regardless of how much I like it or not, it's
Mhm.
like, nigga, it's a song that could be something. So I'm behind it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and say that's the best song I ever heard, but like I heard
Okay.
a lot of Nitty records. I've heard a
Mhm.
lot of Tyrone Briggs records. You know what I mean? I know niggas is making better records than that, but it's like, what are we talking about? Like, that's a song that's gonna be on commercials, that could be on TV, different, opportunities for us. So I fuck with it.
True. I mean, yeah, I
Uh,
think that's the goal though, right? Is to have a song blow up where it can be used everywhere, playing crazy, right? Like catchy. So you can play it in the club. Like for me, that's the goal.
for
You can still
sure.
have a lot of other good rhymes.
Right.
Um, so what's the one line that you written in a song that still gives you chills when you perform it?
Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. It's tough. I got a lot of them, man. I got a lot of them. I got like one of the first songs I released like on streaming platforms was called TSW, which stood for that shit weird.
Mhm.
And sucks to say, but I did like a DMX thing where I named a bunch of girls in my song, a bunch of names. And whenever I do that shit, it's fire. I don't really perform that much anymore because it's old. But
Mhm.
along with that, my song Blessings Came Different is another record where
Mhm.
I say I said I ate with a few that I should have starved, saved a few that I should have bombed. You know what I mean? So the last couple of lines of the song is really just me saying the things I did for people I shouldn't have done. You know what I mean? So that always makes me feel like,
You feel it
facts.
again.
Yeah, facts.
I can see that. True.
Word. Word.
So let's say if music didn't exist, what version of you would the world really see?
I mean, I'm a basketball player before music, so uh
Mm.
definitely. I was into basketball then. I hurt my knee and was doing physical therapy. So I've always been into physical therapy because I remember them bringing my leg back to life. And I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
I would love to do this for other people. You know what I mean? And then just still in a writing realm, I would be a writer. I write books, like, you know what I mean? So
Mm.
definitely a writer, physical therapist / basketball player.
That's still
Word.
bad things.
Nah, I mean,
What
it's like
position did you play?
point guard. I'm not too tall.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So definitely I'm a point guard. But yeah, I feel like I would be a basketball player until I couldn't do that no more, then become a physical therapist and then write a book about my life. You know what I'm saying? Word.
I like that lineup. True.
Word.
Did you play basketball for school too?
Yeah, I played for Curtis. 02 to 06.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, you're a year younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long were you out for with an injury?
Well, my latest injury was I tore my MCL, so I was done for like a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
You need surgery?
Get back. Nah, I didn't need surgery, so was good, I think. You know, some people say some say it's better if you fully tear some shit so they could just reconstruct it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I think they more about broken bones. Like when something is broken, clearly they say it's better because they gonna put it back together. But if it's not fully broken now, it gets weak still, and you gotta wait longer for it to heal rather than getting surgery, putting screws in it. But like I broke both of my hands and I got screws in them. You know what I'm saying? So
break your hands.
We don't gotta talk about that.
You gotta take a drink.
I brought them. I broke them at work. Let's say that I broke them at work.
Okay. Is that the only thing? That's the only thing you broke?
Yeah, just my hands. That's it. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I didn't break them together. Like I broke one in July or August, and then I broke one in the next one in July. So it was less than a year apart.
Wow.
How I break both of my hands in the same place, like on both hands, is crazy.
That is crazy.
You see, I got scar.
Does it hurt when it rains?
Nah. Yeah,
I only broke my toe.
Somebody stepped on it?
Nah, imagine. I used to do Muay Thai and I was sparring with my coach. And I thought I jammed it. You know, like when you're playing ball, you jam your finger. Like, I tape it up. The next day, I was like, nah, something's really wrong because my whole shit was purple. I realized I broke it. But I feel like it's never really the same after.
So. Yeah, my left hand is a little different than my right hand because I broke my right one first. And that was the first time I ever broke anything. I was older at this point, like 25-ish or something. So when I broke the next one the next year, I kind of felt like, oh, I know how to deal with this already. So I didn't do all of the same things and put the work in that I did for the right one. So I think it didn't heal as good as the right, but still strong.
Know it all.
Yeah, it was one of those. You know, you got it. I grew out of that though. I grew out of that.
So you mentioned that you would write a book. Have you thought about even doing that now?
Yeah, I've been writing books for real. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just really about putting it together the way I really wanted to. Like, I've been writing books my entire life. Like, it's just something that I've been like, just, you know what I mean? But I lost one of them. I left it down south. I got a lot of family down south, and I had lost my book, so I had to restart it. And you know, it's just tough. It's like, you know, sometimes you think how much you want to tell, and then the other part about it for me is I kind of want to release it when I'm at the space that I feel is my most comfortable space. So when they read it, they can understand that even dealing with everything I dealt with, I made it here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm on it.
Okay. So do you feel like, what type of genre would your books really be? I'm sorry, you finish your drink, baby, before I even start mine.
I told you I'm a drinker. This this the pregame.
Mm, okay.
But not it would be a motivational book. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to motivate people, inspire. That's
Mm-hmm.
like my thing. Inspire and love and motivate. That's it. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
it. I like it. So when you're not doing music, what are you doing?
Taking care of my family, man. I got a 16-year-old boy, a 9-year-old girl.
Mm,
You feel me? So I'm a husband. So I'm out here taking care of my family and enjoying life, with my brothers. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Shout out to my other half of Words Connect, which is my other group with my boy MBK Cell, who be in the cipher.
Ooh.
Words Connect. Um, you know what I mean? Creating with my brother Nitty, my brother
Mm-hmm.
Prody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just that's what I do. You know what I mean? I'm with the homies, I'm with the family. The homies is the family, you know what I'm saying?
True.
So
Yeah.
and then we put it together. We get in the studio and do what we do.
True. No, it sounds good. Um, I was gonna ask you something else actually. Any questions for me until it comes back to me?
Yeah. So how about your Staten Island artists? Who's your favorites? I'm gonna take a drink, huh?
Yeah, I will take a drink for that. Only because, not because it's a fully bad thing, but I'm the type of friend that like I show support all the time. Like no
Mhm.
matter what, like I'm sharing your shit, like pulling up to events if I can, whatever it might be, right? If you do merch, if you do anything, like I'm not asking for no discount. Like, no, I'm a pay the price because like you hustling, this is your thing. But there are certain things that I'm just like, it's all right. But I don't want to cause a whole thing about it, right? Like it's not like I dislike anybody. There's just some that I like more than others.
I
I'll just say
mean,
that.
I think that should be okay to say. Like, I really like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
it's the
it will
same
turn
thing.
into a whole big conversation. So I'd rather like not, you know.
I feel you. I feel you. Nah, man. I listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Same. Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I feel you. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think. Like,
Because sometimes people can't take constructive criticism,
facts.
right? And I actually did this episodes with Nitty on emotional intelligence, right? I'm like,
I've seen that.
people don't know how to respond to things being said to them or like explain to them, and they're taking it in a way that you didn't mean it. You know what I mean? So, I try to keep it neutral. But
Yeah, I mean,
I've
and see,
mhm.
I was gonna say, see, like me, I'm like the total opposite of that. Like, I'm constantly telling people, like, yo, this is what I'm hearing. Maybe you don't want to hear it, but let me tell you what I'm thinking about it. Like I said, I
Yeah.
appreciate people telling me how they feel about my shit. Like, not for nothing. One of my mans, I'm not gonna say his name, but he hates to give niggas compliments. He hates it. He does not tell
Mm,
niggas they raps are good. And the other day we had a talk and he was like, yeah, bro, I was just telling such and such that nigga, if you would just make girl records, you would be like LL Cool J, my nigga. Like you'd be an icon, but you too busy trying to show niggas that you rap better than them. And you know what I mean? And he's saying those. I'm like, why are you just saying this to me now? Like, why you ain't say this to me 10 years ago if you thought that? He was like, well, I didn't really realize it, but I thought like the first time you made the chick record that it was a fluke, and then you made more, and then you made more, and then I'm like, I guess, but I appreciate when people hear something and they see that
mhm.
I'm good at something, be like, yo, just do that right there. Do
Yeah.
that. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I
Because
do that one on one.
right.
Even if I'm like, I really don't like that. I think that you should change it this way, or I think that you should take these words out. But like for me to do it in a group setting, nah, I don't.
Right. And I'm just
Oh,
speaking on my
yeah,
friends. These are my
yeah.
friends. You're
No,
supposed
even
to
with my
tell me.
friends, I
Yeah.
tell them, yeah, but I won't tell them like in a group. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I
Right.
don't know.
Right.
For
Right.
me, it's just I always think
Yeah.
about like I don't want you to feel away in front of people because sometimes that could be a little embarrassing. Like you're
For
gonna take
sure.
it different when it's just me and you. Like yo, like I fuck with it, or I'm not really feeling that. Um, and then I'll give my opinion on it, but like I won't do that in a group. That's
Yeah,
just not my thing.
I definitely don't, unless the group is a group of people who are all friends. Like we're all that
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
We all grew up and we love each other the same. Then yeah,
yeah,
but you know what I mean? Like I got a group chat with my team, the high, and it's like we could say whatever to each other in this group chat, but
yeah.
don't say these things when we in front of strangers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
word.
Even like my brother's been doing music for a really long time,
Hmm.
and he started doing music because when I was really young, I would just write to write, and I would spit it to him. Literally, only him, nobody else. He'd be like, "Oh, that's dope," and then he just like started writing. And there's lots of times he'll come to me and I'm like, "Nah, that's not it. Like, scratch that," or like, "Nah, that's fire." Um, because I think it is important for you to have somebody in your life to just be honest and transparent. It's just how you go about it. I think I just always think about that. Like, I don't want someone's feelings to like be hurt. So I think it's important to know how to express it to that specific person.
The key to everything. Shout out to my big brother, Big U. You lead with love.
Hmm.
That's the key. You know what I mean? As long as you
Exactly.
come in leading with love and you be like,
Yeah.
yo, like they people, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's who I am. Like when I
Hmm.
talk to anybody that I'm really cool with, they understand it's never coming from any place besides love.
Hmm.
It can't be no hate involved. It can't be no jealousy. It's like, nah, nigga, because I love you and I
Yeah.
want to see you be the best you. Let
Yeah.
me tell you what I'm thinking. We can have a
Yeah.
conversation about it, but this is all love. You know what I mean? Because I
Hmm.
think this shit is dope, but it could be dope if you maybe did this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
Exactly. Some of the people are just harsh and they don't
fact.
know how to say something. Like, the fuck? Why'd you say that?
Nah, I was that. People would say I was blunt back in the day. You know what I mean? Like I said, this guy that you're getting at
Virgos
me,
are blunt.
you know what I mean? I've transmogrified.
So you tamed it down a little bit.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I
Mhm.
love everybody, man. I got mad love to give. You feel me?
Mhm.
So it's always with love.
Are you into the zodiac signs? Like, do you
So
like
no, I'm not
Libra?
deep into
Oh,
it, but
okay.
I represent Virgos for sure. Like I fuck with my sign
You
heavy.
definitely have qualities of a
You know what I'm
Virgo.
saying? Like I fuck with my Virgos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so, yeah, I mean, I'm into that. You know what I mean? My brother's a Leo, my son is a Leo, my wife is a Taurus, my daughter's a Gemini. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Some of my closest friends are Virgos and Geminis, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Is
yeah.
there any sign that you feel like was the worst sign that you had to deal with ever?
The worst sign.
Mhm.
Nah, I can't say because it's like in my head, the first thing I want to say is like Gemini's, but
Mhm.
one of my closest homies is a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been rocking out for
Well, men and
since
women in signs are different.
right. So
Mhm.
that's the other part. It's like maybe it's a female Gemini or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
I don't know. I can't like it's hard. I'm so cool with so many different signs of people. It's tough to feel like a sign could really be bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I think everybody is really who they are, and this
Mhm.
what you decide to be is what you're going to decide to be. You're going to have a certain qualities, but if you're a
Mhm.
person who leads with love, then you're a person that leads with love, and that could be any sign. And if you do that, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. True. I love it. I love it. I really appreciate your insight on probably, a uncomfortable conversation for some on what's happening. And I'm definitely excited to hear what you're about to do on Sunday for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do what
And
I do, man. I'm gonna do what I do.
and you should be hyping yourself, even posting it more before Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the thing about me, and that's why I was saying, before about like, how some people look at things as an opportunity to like, I'm a very personable person. So
Hmm.
like even with parties I throw, obviously I post them because, you know, we got a team, we post stuff on the internet, but like I send out text messages to people about the things that I want them to know what's going on. You know, I got a lot of people who they will tell me like, yo, just send me a personal message. You know, the algorithms on Instagram is all fucked up. So it's like people may never see certain things. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm a big.
because I never seen your podcast page.
Did you see what I'm saying?
So when you told me, I was like, oh, for real? You do? Oh, okay.
So you know what I mean? It gets to a place of where I've been doing this for years. It's like, nah, I'm sending out texts. Yo, here's the link. Yo, this where I'm gonna be. This where I'm gonna do. Tap into this, tap into that. Know what I mean? Like, so if you're not seeing it online, trust behind the scenes. I'm telling people. I'm telling niggas like, yo, this is what's going on. You know, like I said, the first time around, I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really do anything about it. I was just pulling up. It was it was a random day for me. You know what I'm saying? This one, it was a little more like, I think he hit me like maybe 5 days before it. Like, yo, come.
It was a short, last time.
You know what I'm saying? I think I had to work at like 6 a.m. the next morning and shit. So I'm out drinking a liter and a half of water, just trying to get my night together. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Word.
Oh, that's the question I wanted to ask you. If you want to talk about the party that you're throwing in September for people listening on what it is exactly.
I mean, Burgers and J's is the thing. You know what I mean? This goes into what I was saying earlier about like, you know, everybody wants to do a thing and like, oh, I got a thing. It's like Burgers and J's is the thing. You know what I mean? If you're from Staten Island and you haven't been to Burgers and J's, you know you've heard about it. Why haven't you bought a ticket yet? The only reason I can guess is because you're hating at that point. That's the only thing I can guess. It's like, you know what's going on. You see it. It's been happening for many, many years. It's becoming a part of the culture. If you're from Staten Island, it's like, come on, pull up, bring your fake, get your
This is the first one I've seen.
But you've seen it now, and this is what I'm saying. Like, you've seen it, so that's what I'm saying. It's like at this point, I mean, like, you know, what I mean, we've done so much to build it up, and like I said, like you said, you just seen the podcast. You know, I sent it to you, so like I said, the algorithms are definitely messed up. But I can guarantee that there's a bunch of people you know that are going to Burgers and J's or know about it, and if they're not bringing it up to you, then tell them niggas stop hating. Say, yo, you want to go to Burgers and J's? We gotta go. This shit, that's where we have to be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, September 6th, the Ivory, Brooklyn, you know what I mean? We taking it off Staten Island, which is even, you know, shout out to us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do it big. Got the rooftop, is lit. You know what I mean? Shout out to the HYE, man, the team. We out here making it happen. We got a lot of things in store. You know what I mean? Listen, it's going to be out of New York before you know it. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to be a part of this thing for real.
There you go. You know I love it. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull up. I'll, you know, share it, tell other people about it. Because you're right. Like, I think a lot of people that post things don't really get shared, and it gets missed unless you like constantly posting it. But I really appreciate your time. Love talking with you.
Listen, I appreciate you, and I want to be clear about this. Like, you got to understand the whole shit that happened from the cypher to the battle raps and, you know, people dissing me and all of that. Like, that was a thing. I was confused. Like, what's happening? And then I'm like, nobody really want to talk about this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed like niggas was trying not to talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're the first person that I actually spoke to about any of that. You know what I mean? Not for nothing, there were people that they wanted to do a documentary about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? It just things that went.
Is wild.
But see, it's wild because you don't understand that this stuff is deep rooted in, you know, things that has happened in the past between me and my team. Like I said, we've always been like this. So we've been through wars with other hoods where it's like, why y'all niggas don't like us? You know what I'm saying? And
so you feel like you didn't get the respect you deserve.
I did. And this is the thing, behind the scenes, like, all of the real ones hit my line and was like, nigga, you don't gotta respond to that. That shit is trash. Like in the sense of just like that's corny. That you know a nigga will act like they cool and this and that. And it's like nigga, nah, niggas is taking it to left field. And you know, because you said it in this, it's like we got to work together, right? You can't want to work together with people that you trying to really disrespect on a level of, you know what I'm
I mean, I
saying?
still feel like you could have a friendly, you know,
It was that. It was that. You know what I mean? It was definitely that. It was very friendly to me. You know what I mean? But like I said, when you start digging a little deeper into things,
Mhm.
and then you don't want to do it, then why you do it? You know what I'm saying? That shows that you're just trying to, you know what I mean? You're trying to pinch a nerve or something because, like I said, I'm comfortable. I mean, I'm good. My life, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just judge people on their character. It ain't about, it's like I said, if you say something, it's like, oh, okay. All right. Like, I have a million like diss records that I was about to release, but I just stopped it at that point because
Why?
it was a lot of shit behind the scenes. Like I said, it was let me just say it like this. It was gangster shit going on.
Mm.
And it's
Okay.
like, why was there gangster shit going on? I didn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? But because of the other side realizing that, oh shit, a lot's going on, that calls is being made, it's like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? So let's not even push it further because at the
But I
end of
feel
the
like it
day,
shouldn't get to that point, right? Like if everybody is starting to drop diss tracks, and you're probably not gonna like a lot of the shit that you hear, but that's the point of a diss track. You just
but
come
that's
with the
the
music. When you take it to another level, like I just feel like that's mad corny.
exactly.
And it's like you
Exactly.
say what you say in words, you stand on business, and that's it. It don't have to get to outside of that because this is part of the culture, right? Like people battle rap all the
Listen,
time and say
listen,
the wildest shit.
like let me give you an example,
Hmm.
right? I mentioned I didn't say no names, but I
I
mentioned
was gonna ask
somebody.
you names, but I feel
I
like you're gonna
mentioned
say
I mentioned some people in a record, right?
okay,
Now the people I mentioned, I believe they in relationships with some niggas. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
The niggas that they in relationships with, I didn't know that at the time. You know what I mean? I was just writing diss records, whatever. You know what I mean? It was all just little shots. Pew, 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 pew.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, but I heard the niggas who was dating the chicks were upset. I know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know them. So I would never disrespect niggas that I know, like personally. I would never just knowingly, like, oh, that's your girl. I'm violating her. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to niggas like, yo, nigga, my bad. You know what I mean? No disrespect. I mean, I would never, like, I fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was your girl. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? But that's the real nigga that I am. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about niggas saying, oh, he copping a plea. Nah, nigga, it's like, this is not that. It's not that deep. I don't want niggas to, I'm not here trying to get clout more than I'm trying to lose relationships with people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So if you're
yeah.
willing to say things that will make you lose relationships rather than saying, oh, I'm bugging, you could make a phone call. You could hit me like, yo, my bad, bro. I should have, It's different. I'm going to go to anybody that's feeling a way about what I'm saying and talk directly to them as a real man. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell yo such and such. Tell them call me. Nah, nigga. We all on each other Instagrams. We all on each other Facebook. Nigga, you could DM me, get my number. We could talk. You know what I mean? So once you start taking it further, where you're trying to act like you don't feel a way, but you feel a way. You saying you shouldn't have, but you did. It's like, that just gets all weird to me. And I'm not with the weird energy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
So do you
I'm
feel like
just
it was
living.
out of line bringing in your kids and your wife in it?
I think it was out of line to say that you felt bad saying it. That's what's out of line. That's the part that's out of line to me. If you say what
Okay.
you want, like I'm saying, like you said, it's rap.
Yeah.
I've been battle rapping forever since
Mhm.
2005. You know what I mean? So my thing is, but the problem is niggas be acting like they fuck with niggas. That be the issue. Don't act like you fuck with
Mm.
me and then be willing to try to get super disrespectful with me. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that I say, anything that I say on a
You stand
record
on
or anything, yes, I will say it in person, and you know what I mean. And I'll tell you, like nigga, I'm just talking my shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're not going to hear me backtracking or saying, I shouldn't have. And I just think on that part, it just shows how niggas really feel about me personally. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's that, it's like, that's whack to me. You know what I mean? At that point, it just becomes like, oh, I thought we were doing some cool shit for the island. That was my goal from when I dropped Victory Lap.
Well, that's
was
what
to
I
get,
thought it was at first. I was like,
that's,
oh shit. Everybody
I
like
thought it was.
now
If
ignited.
you listen to my rap, because I did Victory Lap and then I rapped over the Victory beat. And at the end, I said, nigga, just rap. I said this to everybody. I said, just rap. I said, it don't have to be a battle. I said, just rap. You know what I mean? So I even told niggas, I'm not trying to battle. I'm just saying this is an opportunity for everybody to just rap. But instead of them just rapping, it's like, let me diss you rap. And that's where it's like, oh, that's what you want to do. Why? You had opportunities to do something else, but you chose to say, I'm going to diss you. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Like I said, and these are people who were not in the cypher who I've never spoken about. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it even weirder to me. You know what I mean? I can tell you any shots that I took in my shit was to people that was in the cypher. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, well, that's the point. Because it's whoever was rapping at that time.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you get it. You're smart, you.
Well, yeah, because for me, it's like everyone is gonna have their opinion, right? Like for me, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was with Pretty because of certain lines just hit harder for me, right?
I feel you.
It was close, but it's like we're all there. Well, you guys, you're all there for the same reason, right? Everybody put in the work. And at the end of the day, it's just a craft. Some people do it as a career, but other people just do it for fun. Right. And it's more about if we had people that actually show more care and love and compassion to things, there would be more peace, right? So for me, I think it's out of pocket when you're just talking shit, right? Like it's battle rap. To take it to the streets for on something else is wild to me because you're just doing it for the culture, right? Like you're doing it for the island. We're having fun. You want to get the fucking hyped oohs and ahs when you hear something like, oh, he really said that. But at the end of the day, you're just talking your shit. It's not like it's personal. But when you make it personal, that's when I think that's corny to me. 100%.
That's what happened.
Like what? Because I was hyped to be like, oh shit, who's next? Who's gonna drop another record? Like, let me hear what they're gonna say. And then it just like died down. So
yeah, I mean, but that also is I want to be clear. It died down because I stopped. You feel me? If I keep going, people look at it as an opportunity because I'm me. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as much as you don't know about me, the people know about me. That thing right there, HYE, that thing, it's meaningful.
Yeah.
We created something back in 2003 that has been a thing since then. You know what I mean? So it's something that people
do you want to break down what HYE is for people that don't know?
Oh no, I mean, so yeah, it's really just, that's what we decided to. So we was the Clifton boys. You know what I mean? Clifton was the area, you know what I mean, when I had moved from Port Richmond over there, we was down the block from Rosebank, Stapleton, and Park Hill. We was right in the middle. I had family in Stapleton, I had friends in Park Hill, and there was a lot of white people in Rosebank. So I didn't want to rep any of those neighborhoods. I used to walk down to the train station to go to Cromwell. It was the Clifton train station. I started saying I'm from Clifton. Me and my homies, I started calling us the Clifton boys. As we got older, graduated, we just rebranded because we're not boys no more. We turned it into Clifton High. It was like, high school, sit at the cool table. We just kind of was playing with the words. We spelled high different, you know what I mean? So that was that. So it's just like, since then, it's been a lot of people that just don't like that. We are the HYE. You know what I mean? Like, we've always been the guys that got the girls that, we look cool, we jiggy. You know what I mean? We wasn't from anybody's project. So, that's a thing. You know what I mean? We're not from Park Hill, but my man Mel and J.O., they from Park Hill. We're not from Stapleton, but my man RZA is from Stapleton. We're not from New Brighton, but my man Vito and Ted are from New Brighton. So we was connected, and it's just tough to deal with. You know what I'm saying? When niggas is this cool and respected in all of these neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And, sometimes it's like, who do these niggas think they are type shit? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I think it goes into that. It died because I made it die. You know what I'm saying? If we'll see what happens after the Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, I might bring it alive again. But that's what we got to be clear. It was lit because of me, and it died because I made it die.
Okay, talking shit. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That, and these are the facts. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. It's like some niggas really don't have nothing to say if I'm not talking. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. I always got something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Real Job Music. Sheesh. I don't know them. I don't know if you know them.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I know.
No, I'm excited. I think I'm gonna be there. I'm probably gonna want to do some interviews afterwards.
Listen, man, after I won the belt, niggas didn't even want to interview me that was there. This is the shit I'm talking about. You got niggas who just dick ride and just, I mean, but that's like I said, I don't want to do too much.
No, you was here to talk your shit. It's all right.
I don't do too much, man. It's like niggas, but niggas know at the end of the day. The real niggas know. The real ones know. And
so
that's
had
what
no
it is.
interview this whole time.
Come on, man. Why would they interview the winner? The guy that everybody's dissing that is saying it's this team versus this team, but it's one guy. Why would people interview that guy? Like, come on. But that's what I'm saying. This is what me and my niggas have dealt with forever. People try to act like they don't see what's actually going on. But like I said, the real ones have made the phone calls and said, yo, I see it. Don't even, you know what I mean? Don't even do that. I'm like, I know. It's time for me to get away from them. You know what I'm saying? I don't even belong in conversations with certain people. That's the facts. You know what I'm saying? My life is just totally different. You know what I mean? Like I told you, we spoke about it. What do I make music. I take care of my family. You know what I mean? These niggas is doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing what I do. So we can't even
the problem comes down to, you know, like, what are you, for people in general, what are you doing outside of music? What are you doing on your downtime? Are you being productive? Are you growing? Are you elevating your life? Are you motivated to even elevate? And when people are not, that's when you have to separate, because a lot of us are on the same age bracket. And even for myself, I can't be chilling with people that got no motivation whatsoever. Like, I'm trying to get to the back. And if you're not there, partying is cool and all, but like, there's only so much I can really interact with you. And that's how it should be. I think that a lot of people are just still in the same time and from so many years ago doing the same thing. Why don't you want better? Like, why don't you want to put in more work?
These niggas is old, still trying to be YNs. Get it together.
You're as young as you feel. So
you don't want to be a YN though. You feel me? That's not what you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you. So are you pulling up with like any special fit?
I mean, I'm gonna be jiggy. That's I get jiggy. That's that's a part of the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
True.
I should have made a tee, right? That said champ on it or some shit. Coming with a boxing robe on and shit.
I mean, you still got time to plan your entrance.
Yeah. So, like I said, I like, that's the thing. I'm not really with all of the theatrics. I rap well, and that's what I'm there to do. So that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like you say, like, oh, why you ain't posting this? Like I said, I ain't gonna front. My life is my life. And you're gonna get bits and pieces here and there, but I'm not the super big Instagram nigga that's just posting all my shit, my kids when we all hanging out, my son right here next to me right now. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Music, parties, father business. He released more music than anyone or as much as the best artist. Plenty of work has been done.
These are the facts. So that's what I'm saying. These are the facts. So that's why when I say, it's like when other people are talking about things, it's like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Shout out to Blizz, who's releasing videos every Friday right now. You know what I mean? Like,
he's been on his shit for real.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it's like when you putting in work, it's like, what can niggas say to you? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't put in the work and I'm still putting it in, pause. You know what I mean? It's just, I understand what I do. And
Yeah.
it's
And
like
he's
if you
actually
don't
one of the judges this time.
right, I seen that.
Mhm.
I seen that. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, which I think
But
is dope.
yeah,
He came with it the first time.
for sure. I mean,
Mhm.
Blizz is, he's one of the Staten Island legend niggas out here. You feel me? So
Mhm.
I was excited when I even seen him there, like, cause I didn't know who was gonna be there. You feel me? So when I seen it was actually niggas that could rap, um, I'm like, dope.
52
You know?
singles in 1 year?
Yeah, that's what I did. Like, you see what he's doing? I
Mm.
did that. I mean, I didn't do what he did. I'm lying. He's doing videos. I think
Yeah.
I released a
Mhm.
song every week, every Sunday for a year, and dropped 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things. This is like, if you know, you know. And there's a lot of people that know. There was people in my DMs like, yo, bro, keep motivating me. You got me on my shit. So it's like, I see the influence, you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
the niggas ain't gonna say it. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. They seen it. They not gonna say it. Like, yo, I remember when the nigga Handsome did this. But we know.
I
We know.
mean, yeah. I mean, your circle knows, you know. I think
Nah, more than
the
that's what I'm
most
saying. No,
if
everybody knows. They may not say they know, but they know. That's what I'm saying. Let's be clear about it. Niggas know, but they're gonna act like they don't know. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? But they know. They know.
What moments with viral moments. My bad. Viral moments with Verse
Oh,
podcast.
he talking about the
Yeah, I
podcast.
seen some of the clips actually, and I liked it.
Nah, I'm
Mhm.
saying, like, I mean, like, we're always shout out to the Clips, man. They got a song called So Far Ahead where
Mhm.
they talk about just these niggas are behind at the end of the day. I'm so far ahead of what people are actually doing right now that, like I said, I don't think about it too much.
Mhm.
Niggas is behind, and they're gonna catch up one day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But
Hopefully.
yeah, you know what I mean? I
So,
wish everybody well, man. Like I said, I got love for everybody that doing what they do for real.
mhm.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga BMC Smooth. He's another one who I
He
just
really
watched
do
him
put in work
working.
everywhere.
But this is what I'm saying though. Like, when you putting in work, nigga, like, it's a reason why, niggas was talking about him as well. It's like, cause he's
Mhm.
just really putting on and doing and moving around the way he moving around. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah. So, my last question I'm gonna leave with is, what is something that you want to accomplish before the end of the year?
Um, want to accomplish before the end of the year. I'm gonna
Mhm.
I think I wanna do a concert before the end of the year.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to do a concert. I'm actually in the midst of putting something together now. Like, that's another thing you probably don't know about Hideout Sessions. I'll send you the
Yeah.
links. I'll send you the clips on my page. But I was putting together my own little situations and inviting artists, and you'll see the type of shit, like I said, the things that I've been doing and I'm doing.
Mhm.
And so it's time to bring Hideout Sessions back at a
Okay.
bigger venue. And word, man.
There's think of
Yeah.
Holy Mo thing.
Shout out to Holy Mo as well. He's another one.
Mhm.
Shout out. You know what I mean? Like, niggas putting in that work. Vito, that's my brother. Vito Coley. He's, you know what I mean? That's the high. So, you know what I
True.
mean? These is the team, you know what I'm saying? Word.
Okay. All right. So we should be seeing then that concert, no?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Make it happen.
For sure. Word. Definitely putting it together.
um, if y'all watching, thank you for commenting. Share it. I'll post some clips too, but it'll be uploaded on Reflex Radio afterwards. Also on Call with China on my page. Um, if you want to tell everybody your handle for those who don't know or don't follow you yet, because we do have people that listen internationally. Where
Of
can they find
course.
you?
I mean, at Mr. MISTER_HYE, or you can just Google Handsome HYE. I'm the only one in the world. Just Google me, that name. I'm popping up for whatever you want to follow me on. You know what I'm saying? It's only one me. That's
There you
it.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like it.
But thank you again, man.
Um,
This was good. This was good. This is really good.
yeah. No, thank you. I appreciate your time. I wanted to be mindful on certain questions because I don't know if you've seen other episodes. I'll really dig in. But that's why I always ask beforehand, just in case.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But anything you want to leave off with?
Man, just pay attention to the Cypher Sunday, baby, because I'm out here to do what I do. You know, niggas could rap, but it just don't feel the same like when I do it. I'm just saying. So just be prepared to rap in a room with me. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Word.
So good shit. I appreciate everyone hopping in. Share it up. I hope everybody tunes in for Sunday. It's gonna be a movie. I'm excited. I think it's gonna definitely be more exciting to turn out this time around. For sure. Alrighty. I hope y'all have a great night. I will see y'all next week. Definitely gonna have some new people coming on. Not sure who and what days yet, but tune in. And I'll see y'all later. Just give me 1 second.